Okay, let's find the inverse of the cube root of x minus 1. The first thing I always do is I go ahead and put that in. So I'm going to type f of x equals to, I'm going to go down to the keyboard, over the functions, miscellaneous, and down to the cube root, or the root symbol. I'm going to put cube root, and inside I'm going to type x minus 1. And don't forget to put an equals in there, Snyder. Okay. And you'll notice that x minus 1, one of the transformations we learned was that that negative 1 inside should move right. And it does, moves right. But that's not what we're doing. Let's find the inverse now. So I'm going to go ahead and change that f of x to a y. And we'll put y equals to the cube root of x minus 1. In the last video that we watched, we learned that the cube root and the cube are inverses of each other. And so I'm going to go ahead and cube both sides. The cube and the cube root will cancel. We're left with x minus 1 on this side, and we're left with y cubed on this side. Now, the thing I still need to do is get rid of that negative 1 there, that minus 1. So I'm going to add 1. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 over. When I do that, x comes out. We're going to get y cubed plus 1. And now I just need to change it to inverse mode. So I'm just going to say, okay, well, let's go f inverse of x equals to x cubed plus 1. Now, I'm going to check it. And if you remember, Desmos doesn't like that inverse. So I'm going to put a g of x there. Just change its name a little bit. So I come up to the top, and I'm going to type in g of x. G of x equals to x cubed plus 1. And you can tell automatically looking at it that they've got to be inverses. We've done a good job. But just go ahead and check. I'm going to put y equals to x in. And it splits it. That tells me right there just by the look that it is an inverse. The blue one is reflected across the y-axis on the x. But just in case, I like to verify, I do the composition. I say f of g of x. When I do that, that y equals x line glows. And I even switch it, g of f of x. Okay? And you'll notice that it changes colors. Again, they are inverses of each other.